Recall that in method add new spot, every time we created a new spot, we also configured its on-click event handler to say when the user touches that image view, that spot, call the touchedSpot method, passing in the corresponding image view as an argument. So you can see that we're receiving a spot image view here. Now, as soon as we touch a spot, we want to remove it from the screen altogether. So we go to the parent relative layout and we remove the view from that layout. And it's important to have the appropriate view to remove, so we're removing specifically the spot that the user touched. We also remove the spot from our spots collection because it's no longer on the screen. We increment spots touched to indicate that there's one more spot that the user has touched, and of course that's important because that helps us eventually determine whether or not we need to add a life for the user as well. We increment the score for a touch spot. We play the hit sound for the touched spot, and if the remainder after dividing spots touched by new level is equal to 0, that means 10 spots in our case have been touched. Remember, new level is set to 10. So we're going to increase the level at that point. We're going to decrease the amount of time for the animation so that the spots move faster. So we make the game 5% faster every time we reach a new level. And as you get into higher and higher levels, that really does increase the speed of the game substantially. Then at line 322, we have a little if statement that checks to see if we've got if we've already reached the maximum number of lives. If we have not yet reached that maximum number of lives, we will create a new life at this point and add it to the lives linear layout. Next, we display the scores because we've just updated the score as well, and as long as the game is not over at this point, we also add a new spot which allows us to replace the spot that was just removed from the screen.